What's up, everyone? Welcome back, and thank you for stopping in. Today I have a first impressions to do for you guys, and this is a literal first impressions. I've never handled this knife before. I've only ever seen it in photos, and thank you to Karco for sending this in. He did gift this AVANT to me. It is the LUFT Concepts AVANT. Shout out to you, brother Karco. It's an amazing gift, and it is by far the best gift I have ever received, bar none. It's incredible. I'm still at a loss for words. Just shout out to you, man, and thank you so much. I have to be honest, when I first saw these knives coming out a year ago or so, and then even the new AVANTs, it didn't look like my kind of knife, and so I stayed away from them. And after getting this in hand, and I haven't been able to get it out of my hand since I unboxed these. This has pretty much either been with me all day or all night. One of the two. I've pretty much carried this every single day since I unboxed it in one way or another, and that's pretty rare for me to not be able to put the knife down. And it's opened my eyes up on this knife. I absolutely love this knife. It's so comfortable. The blade shape it's very useful. It has a lot less belly than I initially thought it did. For some reason, I did think it had more of a belly to it. But what you really have is a nice straight edge to a little bit of belly, and then you have a nice downward tip there. Very user friendly. You have multiple ways of deploying it. You have that elongated hole. You have the rear flipper tab, which works great. The other thing that I've really come to love is that flipper tab. If you've ever seen kind of like the kickstop, where the flipper tab does not come through when it is opened, this is very similar to that. It's a great design. So you have the flipper tab when it's closed, and it can be accessed. When you open this, the flipper tab is not in the way. Absolutely ingenious. It allows you to climb up all the way onto the blade and not be uncomfortable. Very, very ingenious design. Riot did OEM these. A fellow YouTuber, Bearded Gear, Jake, is the one who was co-designer on this knife, and it is just really worked its way up my list as far as how much I like a knife, and it's opened my eyes to not taking pictures, so seriously, because just seeing it in videos and in pictures, I just wasn't that big of a fan of this knife, and I have become a tremendous fan of this knife and its design, its abilities to be a good EDC knife, a good work knife. Now, I've only taken it to work a few times, but the times I have taken it, it has performed very, very well. You do have a M390 blade. This is a satin blade with a machine grind, I believe, and the spine has been crowned, which is phenomenal. It makes for a very comfortable grip when you are up there. You do have a nice thumb ramp there when you are in the choked back position, and when you are choked up, it's equally as comfortable in my opinion. The version 1 does my micarta scales. This is an inset liner lock, and I'll tell you what, guys, it's so comfortable. The access to the liner is great. Very easy to move the liner over to unlock it. The action is nice and hydraulic. Very easy to open and close. You don't have to deal with a frame lock, so you can put your hands wherever you please. Very easy. It's awesome for fidgeting around with. It's very easy to open up, make your cut, and then get it put away. You do have a nice deep carry wire clip, and I believe it is replaceable with a Lynch clip or an RGT Rips Garage Tech clip. And I might put a different clip on it someday, but it's very, very useful the way that it already is. Very easy in and out of the pocket. In like a squeeze grip, you do not even feel that clip, which is a huge deal, especially to a lot of people, and to me especially, because there are times where I really have to bear down on a knife, and when you can feel that clip digging into your hand, or the spine of the knife digging into your hand, which is not the case here. You do have nice thick micarta handles, not too thick, but nice and thick. They're not too thin to the point where it feels like they're gonna dig into you. You have a nice quarter titanium backspacer back there for the back of your hand there, giving you a lot of added comfort from that. I wish more knives would have backspacers instead of standoffs. It's just so much more comfortable for the people who, really use their knives. It's just a huge benefit. Now these are a little pricier, but I would say all in all, the build quality is phenomenal. The materials are great. The micarta is very well done. Riot micarta, Riot build quality, great design. Look for a overview and a review of this coming up shortly. We'll go over a more detailed overview, but I wanted to get a first impression of this guy out there because this is a knife that I've never experienced before, and this is my true first impression of it upon getting it in hand. If you would have asked me about this knife before I got it, I would have told you I wasn't interested. So shout out to Karco for showing me how great of a knife this is. Shout out to Karco for gifting this knife to me. Just a huge thing to me, and I can't really express how much that means to me, man. It's awesome, and I greatly appreciate it. I look forward to using this for a long time to come. There will be lots more content on this knife, and I have the version 2 in on loan from Karco, so we will be doing a little comparing and contrasting on the two, and look for all that coming up shortly. If you're still here and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below the video, hit the like button, and leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, guys, I will catch you later.